All right, thank you, President Baldwin, and thank you, community. Welcome, everyone. Do want to go over a few items from my superintendent's report. Beginning with, we started doing what we call a mental minute earlier this year. And one of the things that a mental minute consists of is just having a sense of mindfulness and just self-awareness. And so we do have a short breathing video that I'm not going to play, but instead what I would like is if everyone could just please take a moment, enjoy the silence for just a moment, and just think about being centered. Relax your eyes or close your eyes for just a moment. We're just going to do 3 deep cleansing breaths. So you're going to breathe in, hold it for just a moment, and exhale. Let's do that again. Breathing in, holding, and exhale. And one more time, let's take a deep cleansing breath in and exhale. Very good. You guys did that at a level of excellence. Mindfulness is extremely important. We live in a busy, busy world, lots of stressors, regardless of whether we're talking about from work, family, health. So please make sure you're taking time for yourself. We use the term self-care, but I've also really began to lean into self-compassion, treating ourselves as well as we treat those who we love and care about. So please be kind to yourself. All right. Want to also recognize our employees for years of service. And I think we do have a short video to play. Awesome. You know, one of the things that I always say to our team members is that I'm grateful that they choose NOLA PS and that they keep choosing NOLA PS. We did have our pinning ceremony last week where we had a number of employees that were getting pins for 5 years up to nearly 40 years. So that was awesome. But congratulations to Isaac Williams, who's our capital project manager for 5 years, and Dave Hand, our executive director for enrollment systems, who's also 5 years, and they were just featured in that video. Yay. All right, as you all know, we just closed out Mardi Gras season, and I want to thank the entire community for working with us and our scholars and for helping us celebrate our scholars. We did have a Mardi Gras safety press conference a couple of weeks before Mardi Gras, just so that we could reiterate the importance of safety and the importance of respecting our scholars and our performers during the parades. We, of course, had several safety reminders, from making sure that we cheer on our scholars to having parade buddies. So I want to take this moment to thank our entire community for keeping our scholars safe. I also want to mention that I was at Landry today. I know many of you saw that we did have an incident at Landry, and they had a celebration today. Congressman Carter was there, Councilman King was there, just really appreciating the 2 students that were involved in the incident, and just thanking them for their sensibility in terms of being able to move past that situation and making a tough decision to move past that situation. We have amazing scholars, and I'm just really grateful to this entire community for helping us to keep them safe. Also want to mention a few activities that we have going on for to celebrate Black History. A few weeks ago, we did have a quiz bowl at Bethune Elementary School. We had 2 phenomenal teams that were there, and our scholars were going to come to our meeting on Thursday. I don't believe our scholars here? Yay! Oh, okay, but have them come in. Yeah, so we did have 2 teams. We had a 7th and an 8th grade team of scholars who were all amazing. And I want us to give a big round of applause to our winning scholars when they come in. Yeah, I learned so much from them. This was a Black History trivia contest, and it was set up like Jeopardy, so they had a certain amount of time to push the buzzer. Yay! I'm going to get a picture with you guys. So we have Cameron O'Neill. Raise your hand when I call you, who was our moderator. Mari Buckner, who was our highest scorer. Megan, awesome. Megan Knox. Hallie Dolio. Demi McPherson. And Aaliyah Wilmingham. And then, of course, our amazing leader, Mrs. Smith. And we just had the best time. Give them a big round of applause. I do have certificates, and I would love for us to get a picture with these amazing scholars. Also want to thank the Blairisms. They are working with us for our Black History productions for this month. The first one was the Quiz Bowl, and it was amazing. Then we also had a debate today with the Arthur School, which was phenomenal. Some of you may recall the Arthur School was here a couple of months ago getting recognized for a national recognition for their debate team. And so I thoroughly enjoyed hearing our scholars, the professionalism that they exhibited, the knowledge, the composure, the confidence, all of that. And I'm saying that for our scholars who are here from Bethune, as well as our scholars from the Arthur School, who we will share more about at the meeting next month. So at this time, board members, I'd love to get a picture with our winning scholars from our Quiz Bowl. Are you? All right, give our scholars another round of applause. Thank you so much for being here and just for your excellence. And y'all, these were not easy questions. They weren't obvious questions, and they did an amazing job. Both teams did, but this team excelled, and we thought it was important to recognize them for their excellence. So we are so grateful for the work that you're doing at Bethune, for your leadership there, and what you're contributing to our community. So again, congratulations to you all. I mentioned before that we had the debate today with our scholars from the Arthur School, and that will be aired soon, where you'll be able to see that as well. The debate was about, should Black history be taught in schools, in K-12 schools? And so there was a pro side and an oppositional side, and they both did a really good job of breaking down their why, of stating facts, and again, of just being really knowledgeable of the rules of debate as it relates to the time limits and when you can get a point of privilege and so forth. So congratulations to the Arthur School, and I definitely look forward to sharing that video in the very near future. I want to also mention that coming up on Thursday will be our culminating activity. We do have a Black History celebration on Thursday at 6 o'clock at the Ashe Community Center. And just really excited to be able to have some time with some fireside chats with some community leaders and with myself. And again, thanks to the Blairisms for their support for this. I'm also looking forward to giving my first Equity in Action scholarship. And this will be a $1,000 scholarship to a deserving scholar. And we did have a number of scholars who applied. And because we had so many great applicants, I'm also adding an additional $500 scholarship for equity in education. So we'll be giving out 2 scholarships. I want to highlight a few of the schools that actually participated in the scholarship competition. We had McMain, Noka, Willow, Warren Easton, Mac 35, and Frederick Douglass. And each of those had several students who did applications for that scholarship. So please join us for that free event. We are asking that you register first because it is a limited space. So check our socials if you want to get more information to register for our Black History celebration on Thursday. I also want to mention that earlier in the month, we did present to the City Council and had a great time just delivering a presentation where we discussed our strategic plan, NOLA PS Evolve, as well as Portrait of a Graduate, the Hub, our Thrive Kids partnership, and discussed Harris funding. The council was very fond of the work that we're doing around mental health as well as the strategic plan. Did have questions about the services that we offer for homelessness, and they were very supportive of the work that's being done around Portrait of a Graduate. So definitely enjoyed spending some time with our city council. As you know, we do have what we call our Joyful Educator Connection. It's typically the last Tuesday of each month, and tomorrow is that day. So we're really excited to be able to celebrate our educators and to be able to ensure that they know how much we value them and appreciate the work that they do. Also beginning this month, we have professional learning for our teachers. That's virtual learning sessions that I think just wrapped up a little bit ago. So we're looking forward to seeing them tomorrow for our February connection, and it's going to be at the TEP Center. And really excited about this book, Small Shoes, Great Strides. As you know, this is about our very own equity warriors, our very own women who embarked in making sure that our schools were desegregated, and looking forward to seeing Leona Tate, who will be there tomorrow to give us some greetings and to share more about their story. So that's a great opportunity for all of our educators. Also want to give a word of congratulations to our very own board member, Carlos Zervagan. Mr. Zervagan, congratulations on completing more than 20 hours of training and receiving the designation as a certified school board member from the Louisiana School Boards Association. Give him a round of applause.
Yeah, I'm a glutton for punishment.
And Mr. Zervagan, we've got a certificate. Do you want to get a picture? Or do you want just the certificate? Everybody's pretty excited.
All right, I'll take a picture.
Okay, let's get a picture because this is a big deal. We want to congratulate you for doing this work and being in adherence not only to our policies but to the Louisiana legislature around the training mandates and the professional learning that I know is beneficial to all of us. And we thank you for your service. So let's get a picture. Just like we did with our scholars. This time Mr. Zervagan is our scholar. It's all paid off, see? Yes, you can do that. I think that would be appropriate. All right. Again, congratulations to you, Mr. Zervagan. Also wanted to share information. One of the items on our agenda tonight is a contract for us to be able to provide jobs for America's graduates at middle and high schools within our school district. And the purpose of the contract is to receive a $3 million from the city of New Orleans American Rescue Plan, or ARP funds, to support JAG, or Jobs for America's Graduates, in Orleans Parish middle and high schools. And we do have the city coordinator who is here with us, so when we get to that item, if board members have questions, we will certainly be happy to answer any additional questions. And so this agreement will allow us to move forward with the JAG program. The funding would be used for, again, middle and high schools as well as non-traditional schools to support hiring a JAG specialist for each school, cover travel, supplies, and services required by the program. The selection process is a competitive process, so schools will have to express their interest and be chosen for this particular advantage, and the funds will then be transferred for hiring purposes to the schools once they have been selected. So really excited to be able to do this. You know, one of the things that we talk a lot about in education is college and career readiness, and it's important that we say college and career readiness. And the thing I love about JAG is that it gives our scholars opportunities for workforce development, and it doesn't count out college. You know, many JAG students go on to do both. You know, they may earn an industry-based credential, work their way through college, and earn funds doing apprenticeships that are paid and that sort of thing. So it's a great opportunity for our scholars and for our community to be able to partner more closely with our workforce development partners from across the city. I also wanted to announce the siting for the Homer Plessy Community School. Pleased to announce that we did a joint announcement, or doing a joint announcement of this decision. The leadership for the Plessy Community School did request to remain in the building where they're currently located, which is the McKenna building at 1651 Tonti Street. And after reviewing their request, I am granting their request to remain in that building. And of course, we know that they love the French Quarter, but they've stated the fact that the new facility does give them more space for the programming, particularly around pre-K and lab space, and they are excited to be able to spread out a bit in that building. So this decision does reflect a thoughtful consideration of what was in the best interest of our diverse needs of scholars, families, and staff. And so we're excited to be able to make that announcement, and that Homer Plessy will remain in the building, the McKenna building. That concludes my remarks, but I did want to just take one moment to lift up our scholars that participated in a Zero Hunger Challenge over the weekend. Larry Nance Jr., who has been a champion for our school district on so many occasions, wanted to really look at hunger within our community and food insecurity within our community. And so he developed what he calls a Zero Hunger Challenge. And the teams that participated had to do a pitch. So they had to pitch their solution to eradicating hunger and solutions that would improve the food insecurity that we have within our community. And I wanted to just lift up the schools that participated. We had Frederick Douglass, BTW, Booker T. Washington. Sophie B. Wright had two teams, the Willow School and McMain. And they did a phenomenal job of looking at community resources and really being creative around some things that we can do right here in our very own community to ensure that our scholars, our children, and our families are not going hungry. And I was really grateful to Larry Nance Jr. for supporting that, and to our schools that participated. And this concludes my remarks, and I'll take any questions from the board.